I haven't walked through this neighborhood in years. But when Vivian mentioned my old house, my curiosity was piqued. She's always had an uncanny way of knowing exactly what I'm thinking. Guess it comes from all our years together. She first came to work as a housekeeper for my parents, but then stayed on with me until I had to let her go. It's amazing how quickly the years fly by. I realize that even more when I visit Hugh. It's sad how people's lives end up so tragically from the hope they started with. I've been lucky that way. Despite some traumatic upheavals, I've been able to keep our family close. Hugh's not so fortunate. He spurned his only daughter, Jessica, years ago when she needed him most. Now she's a famous actress on a soap opera, and his only contact is through a television screen. Unlike Hugh and Jessica, my father and I were always very close. And ironically, if things hadn't turned upside down for me, I might never have known how much of his fighting spirit I inherited. But at the time when everything crumbled around us, I had no idea we'd even survive. I was born and raised in this house. My paternal grandfather, a cantankerous but lovable old man, bought the place after the original owners all died under very mysterious circumstances. The son, Leon, who hanged himself, was the prime suspect. Some people believe the house is still haunted by a spirit, and as a child, that ghost story terrified me. But as I grew up, the fear faded because my life was always so happy until... Hard to believe it was 15 years ago when Sam and I walked out of that house for the very last time. Sam was just a little girl, much too young to understand what was happening. I didn't understand it myself at first, because everything fell apart so quickly. Sam didn't cry at all that day. She just clutched the little bear Peter had given her years before. As time went on, I realized this was the only way she could deal with the knowledge that she'd never see her father again.
Sam? Are you awake? Was that a yes or a no?
When I opened my 5th store here in Evanston, I figured I'd finally be able to relax. But when it comes to your own business, if you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself. I learned that almost 20 years ago, when Ruthie and I opened the first Marshall's Chicago ice cream store on the South Side. I remember it like it was yesterday. We didn't know if anyone would come, but we hung in, and slowly but surely, the people found us. Ice cream has a way of doing that. When I started Marshall's Ice Cream, all I had was a dream and a will to work. I thank God every day that I live in a country where, despite the odds, a man can really make it. Even the son of a poor farmer from the South. Hey, Wally, where's the Windy City Walnut?
Coming, Mr. M.
Hey, here, let me give you a hand. I see. Uh-huh. That screech sounds familiar. Yeah. We don't open for an hour.
Hey, Pop, it's me.
Adam, how come you're not in class?
Yeah, well, Pop, I cut class.
Look, Adam, I know you're graduating, but you still got to pass.
Okay, no sweat, Dad. It's in the bag. Look, I got to talk to you, man. It's important.
All right, what is it this time?